Hey, welcome back. Today we are going to see if we can make these 7-inch speakers fit into the door. We're going from 6.5 to 7, which doesn't sound like much, but if you think about it, the factory subwoofer is an 8-inch subwoofer. This is only an inch smaller than the subwoofer in the trunk. So we should get a good amount of range on top of this, going from the highs to the lows. So the first step is we're going to need to get this door panel off. We're going to see if it's going to fit, and we might even run some wires in there today. Comes right out. There we go. And disconnect the harness. Finally. Next we got some screws. Got some here. I think there's one underneath if I recall. Maybe up there. We've got the speaker exposed, so let's go ahead and take it out. Speaker's out. These speakers aren't that old. They're probably less than a year old. I put them in just because the speakers in there sounded like crap. So I thought this would sound a little bit better, which it did. We're going from sounding okay to sounding amazing. So let's do a little size comparison between the cheap Pioneers to the speakers we're putting in. That's the Pioneer. That is the one we're putting in. Much more cone area. Let's look at the side view. Let's look at the magnet. So this has like a 40 watt max. This has like a 90 watt RMS, which is probably gonna be like 190 watts max. So this is gonna be a huge upgrade over this, especially because we're running aftermarket amp to them. In case you're wondering what this is the Dayton reference series woofer, mid speaker, whatever you want to call it. It should get bassy. So when you combine this bass and then we get the low ends from the trunk, this is gonna sound good. I am gonna dynomat the doors, and that should help. Not gonna do a video on dynomat because there's so many videos on dynomatting. Yeah, let's see if this speaker fits in and what we have to do to modify it. So what I'm trying is I'm just using a pair of snips and just cutting the plastic. I just took it out of the car because I don't want plastic pieces getting stuck in the door. There we go. Let's see if that works. Oh, did I make it? I think I like bent the plastic just enough to make it fit. That is amazing. Let's take a look at this wiring. Okay, so we need to get the wiring through this rubber piece in there, which you probably can't see. The access point is right there underneath the dash. And if you reach in, you can actually feel it. Pull this plastic rubber out and then feed it through there, which I know you can't see shit. So let me see if I can get it fed through underneath the dash, through the door thingy, through the rubber, and into the door, and have it stick out there. Alright, so I got it through the hole. Now I'm just going to try and feed it through the rubber piece to get to the door. Okay, the hard part's done. What I ended up doing was taping the wire to the screwdriver first and then feeding it through. As you can see, the wire's right there with the screwdriver. So now I just got to disconnect the wire from the screwdriver and pull the screwdriver out. Wire's fully in. The tube stuff is reinstalled. And we have the ends here. So I put the ends on, put shrink wrap on it. I'm not doing a video on how I do these ends because there is probably hundreds of videos on how to do connections. That said, I did not solder them because my soldering skills is not the greatest. A crimp connection is going to be a better option than solder when you're not good at soldering. These are the style clips I used. And they make a special crimper for them. This is the crimper. They're super cheap, probably like 10 bucks on Amazon. and you can get like the whole set with terminals for like 20 bucks. That comes with 3 different size terminals. Let's go ahead and get the speaker installed. So this part of the video, I'm just showing you that it fits. The installation is not actually done because I still need to put like a baffle ring in the baffling in the front. I need to put a ring in the back to protect the speaker from weather. Let's make sure this thing fits on. Black is going to be our negative, blue is going to be our positive. So this adapter plate has to sit a certain direction. I did not realize that. Okay, there we go. It's bolted. The only thing left is to actually screw in the speaker itself because it's just wedged into the plastic holder spacer thingy. I don't know where I got the spacer from. It was probably from Crutchfield or Amazon or something. More than likely Amazon. It was something cheap. It said it fit our car. And it says it's designed for 6.5-inch speakers. It says nothing about a 7-inch. But as you see, the 7-inch does fit in there with a little bit of modification. Afterwards, I gotta put this in the back, and then we're gonna put foam to seal up between the speaker and the hole in the door. Then we're gonna have to dynomat all this area here. Anyway, that's what we got for now. To answer the question, can you fit a 7-inch Dayton reference series speaker in the car? Yes, you can. Peace out. Aloha. Catch you in the next one.